Hello lovely people of the world. Today I'm going to give you the taste of summer. It's a recipe from where I am right now in Bodrum. Bodrum is in the south part of Aegean Sea. As we hear the sound of summer, I'm going to give you the taste of summer at its perfect condition. What it is, it's called Yoğurtlama. Yoğurtlama is something called together with yogurt. On this channel there are many recipes with yogurt, but this is the one that is the ultimate. We have layers of summer veggies, starting from potatoes to aubergine, cabbage, and then on top some peppers. And together with it, garlic yogurt and a perfect tomato sauce. And this togetherness is more than some of its parts. I have tried it at the age of 45. I have tried it in different variations, but this is all of them together and they are layered, they are not mixed, and it becomes mind-blowingly well. So I wanted to share it with you. And this recipe is also called Tatar in Bodrum. Make me a Tatar, make me a yoğurtlama. In this recipe, I'm also going to include some tips and tricks about frying so that the veggie do not soak a lot of oil. Those are going to be the tricks, and you're going to have a light, gorgeous tasting recipe. First, let's start with frying. We can either fry it in a sunflower oil, but I suggest you do it in olive oil. A nice good olive oil would be great. And how do we understand that the oil is sufficiently hot? Two things. You can throw a veggie inside, look at whether it does bubble or not, or you can dip the back of the wooden spoon. If it bubbles, then your oil is ready to fry. First, we start with the potatoes. The potatoes, dice these potatoes into 4 or 6 pieces, not too small, not too big, so that in every spoon I get the chance of getting one of each veggies. Keep the skin on because I don't want any food waste. Now the food is very precious in the world, so I don't want to waste anything, including the skin. We fry them. It's very important that we shouldn't take the potatoes out each time. We mix time to time, but we don't take it out too much. When we think that the outside is crispy, we take one out, let it cool a bit and taste it. If the inside is creamy, then it's ready for the potatoes to be taken out. And then when we take it out, it's very important the first 30 seconds. We take it out with a sieve, go up and down very fast to take the extra oil out of its pores. This is really important because in every veggie there are pores in the inside. When we start to fry, the water gets evaporated and the oil gets into those pores. But when we take it out, we have to get rid of the oil as soon as possible because the hot oil is very runny and you can take it out. But when the oil gets cooler, it becomes denser and heavier. So you cannot take it from its pores. So we get a soggy, oily thing and we don't want that. So that's really important. We take them out. We do not crowd the pan. We spread the potatoes in a wide surface. If we crowd, same thing happens. It soaks the oil. We put a bit of salt. We mix it a bit so that the salt gets everywhere and increases the taste of the veggie. And I always use a rock salt or a sea salt that I have grinded. The taste becomes much better then. Then we take our aubergines. We first shave the aubergines in a pyjama-like way, dice them. We also soak them in water. We soak the potatoes and the aubergines in water. Why? Especially when we fry, the acrylamide is a thing that sometimes gets formed, but when you soak the potatoes in water, it's scientifically proven that the acrylamide levels dramatically fall. So for at least 30 minutes, soak them in water and then take them out, dry them well. Same thing for the aubergine. Take them out, dry them well, and then fry it that way. We understand when the aubergine is fried, inside should be creamy, the outside should be crunchy. And we take them out the same way, back and forth moves. Again, spread them, put them in a salt. If I was in Istanbul, I would put it into a sieve so that the oil drops. I didn't have it, so I use a wide surface. And also I put something on the one side of the pan so that it gets tilted and the excess oil gets collected at the bottom of the container that I put. Thirdly, it's cabbage. Cabbage contains a lot of water and it gets shrunk so much. I do not put it in a small dice, rather than I slice it in thick pieces and fry it. Same thing happens. Take it out, put it on salt and let it cool. And fourth, peppers. I have these big chunk of peppers, cut them in about 2 to 2.5 centimeters thick. Use the peppers until the last bit. Here there are seeds, and because we're frying it, the seeds are going to burn in the oil. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut this part from inside and take the seeds out like this. We should fry the peppers last. That's really important because pepper gives a flavor to the oil, a bitter one. So if you fry the peppers first, the bitter taste will move into the aubergines or the potatoes, and we don't like that. Always the last one to get into something frying should be the peppers. When all of them are ready, we prepare the tomato sauce. When they are getting cool, 2 or 3 garlics on your choice. We fry them in a bit of olive oil and then grate 3 tomatoes. We put the tomatoes in, balance the tomatoes, a bit of salt, a bit of sugar, and a bit of vinegar gets in. Lower the temperature of the stove so that there's this white water of the tomatoes. It should emulsify and become a sauce rather than some red puree and white water. For that to happen, we need to at least cook it for 10 minutes in a simmering heat. When that gets to cooling, we make the yogurt. Take a bit of yogurt, put a bit of salt, a bit of pepper. I like the balance of the pepper, pinch of pepper, and I put a bit of garlic to it. Mix it really well so that it emulsifies again and becomes like a sauce. Then finally it's time to combine them, actually layer them. First the potatoes, then the aubergines, then the cabbage, then the peppers, chunk of yogurt, and the tomato sauce. You can drizzle a bit of parsley if you like. And this is great when it's still a bit warm, and it's very great when it's really cool, and in the next day when you eat it, it's even better from the fridge. You can eat it to 2 to 3 days. It's going to be gorgeous. Hope you'll enjoy it. You can use it as a meze, you can use it as a main course, whatever you like, but you're going to get a greatness. So it's my first bite. How is it? Mind-blowingly good. One thing you have to be careful, guys. In every spoon, you have to get from pepper and aubergine and cabbage and from the tomato sauce and the yogurt. Actually, this one is for you.
Oh, really?
Bahar, I'll get your reaction.
This is heaven on earth.
What out of 10?
20 out of 10. Explodes in your mouth.
Yeah. And also Bahar is looking at me like this, asking whether you can do all these in the air fryer. Yes, you can. The only thing is, instead of deep frying, we drizzle some olive oil, and then everything else goes the same way. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed it, you know what to do. Yes, we like the recipe. Like and subscribe if you haven't. More importantly, make the recipe and share it with your loved ones as well. Take great care. Lots of love.